When the University of Texas at Austin asked me to write a carillon piece to dedicate the Knicker Carillon there, I wondered what to write. Then I remembered that 11th century Italian monk who had difficulty teaching his singers just how to read and how to remember their pitches. He wrote a melody that had all the scale notes in it: ut, re, mi, fa, sol. And he used his left hand to indicate what those pitches were. I had my start for my piece. Guido Monaco's system became the way we understand music and write it. And so his melody, Ut queant laxis, is the foundation for my piece. The first movement begins with C in the lowest bells played by the feet. Then it's rather improvised for a moment, and then there are some very sharp rhythms, a stately procession in the style of Louis XIV, King of France. Sometimes the player has to grasp two notes in each hand, which is not entirely easy. The second movement begins with C right in the middle of the keyboard. It's slower, like a song. And then there are some tinkling arpeggiated chords. And after a few moments, the melody Ut queant laxis comes in the big bass bells. Most of the bells that we're hearing tonight were cast in the early 20th century in England. But one of the notes in this melody was played on a Dutch bell over 500 years old. See if you can tell which one it is. The last movement of my piece is a dance. It's capricious because it's in 7/8 time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's beginning with C's in the highest part of the bells. The main section keeps coming back, but it's interrupted from time to time with interludes. Every time it comes back, it's a little more decorated. Every once in a while, the player stops as if looking for the place and then starts again. And then finally, everything ends with a big C major chord all over the keyboards, both hands and both feet. So I played UT Fanfares in Austin, the town where I grew up. Last month, Laura Ellis played it at the Century Tower Carillon in Gainesville at the University of Florida, where I used to teach. And tonight she plays it here at the Pepperboost Carillon in Zwolle, only the third place in the world that it has ever been heard.